Everything I have is in boxes, in bags, packed up. Actually, it doesn't look like much. Did I pack everything? Mum, did I leave anything? No. Right. That's it then. I can't tell if a pile this small is a good thing or a bad thing. Is this the size of my life? I didn't leave much, but I don't feel worried. Am I zen? Is this zen? I know what my mother's thinking. You'll be back, but I'm not so sure. I love South Africa, but I want to see the world, the rest of it. We pack up the car. Rayon, my other half, has his boxes with him. And he's got a few more than I have, but not much more. I measure my pile against his, weighing my life. It's our life now. We don't know what's lying ahead of us, but we know we can do it together. So we say goodbye to our birthplace, our nation, our origins. We turn them into the past and fly to London. Bella! She's in the playroom. Her friend said she'd Skype this morning, but there hasn't been a peep. I'm not so sure she's going to get the call. It's getting late. London is big and grey and noisy. We work hard and try to make a life. People do my accent. Well, it's a thing. They parrot back what I say to them, and they think it's funny. We're not sure if we'll ever stop being foreigners here. It's hard to see a place for us. We wing it. We try. We live our lives. And then comes the Dartford Bridge truck stop. Oh, the Dartford Bridge truck stop is exactly as it sounds. It's dank, it's grimy, it's a truck stop. It's a truck stop. We're only here temporarily while we try and find our feet. I tell my mother that everything's fine as I watch the damp spread across the walls. Well, that's all I've got, Rayon. I dug that out of the bottom of my bag. Have you got anything? Okay, so we've got enough for one pot noodle tonight or the bus to work in the morning. We'll walk. The Dartford Bridge truck stop is the worst. But we get through it. Together. Bella! She's busy in the playroom. She loves the noise of this house. She's good at keeping the peace, but the peace is loud here. It's when they go quiet that I worry what they're up to. And I think she's worried about that call. Told her it might not happen. Life gets in the way. I think she understands. Well, I hope she understands. A weekend can change everything. That's all it took for us to fall in love with Ireland. The green struck us and stuck with us. And and so did the rain. But we didn't mind. We knew we could build a life here. So the boxes came out again. A smaller pile than when we left South Africa. London has downsized us, so it seems. We fly to Dublin and begin making roots. This house is where we start a family. Liam and Jocelyn. And when the family is still young, opportunities, Rayon. Well, what kind of opportunities? Sounds exciting. No, I've never been, but I could though. Absolutely. And the children are still young, and when will we get another chance like this? Let's do it. So, we box everything up again, and after 3 months of planning and packing, we get another flight. And I'm holding my breath and trying not to think of what my mother would say. We say goodbye to the green, looking out the window, travel over the blue, and then we see the beige, beige, beige of the brick and the unending sand of the desert. It looks like the moon. I glance at Rayon. What have we done? Jocelyn looks up at me. Her ears have begun to pop from the plane going down. I comfort her and brace myself for landing. A blast of hot hits me as we step off the plane. We're here. Qatar. Home. Another part of the real world. The buildings are all in competition here. Each one more elaborate than the last. Towering spires of metal and steel. We make our way to the hotel where Rion is going to work. This is where we live now. Temporarily. The company say they're going to find us a place, but they're dragging their feet. Well, I think they're dragging their feet. I don't know what anybody is doing here. It's all so different. It's not what I expected. I need something more permanent. A house. The kids are still young. They're smiling and laughing. They don't understand. Not yet. My roots can't reach the ground in this hotel. It's so full of everything. People and rooms and bars and spas and pools and lifts and floors and floors and floors and floors and floors. And then us. And our boxes. We can't stay here, Rayon. Get us out of here. It goes on for weeks. And nothing changes. Fix this, Rayon, please. Finally, I take the 2 kids and get another flight. I'm off again. Back again. South Africa. My mother greets us. And there's no I told you so's. Just comfort. I'm exhausted. Rion is still in Qatar. We'll go back again when he's fixed things. I know he'll fix things. He has to. I drink rooibos tea and try to stay calm. It keeps me present and brings me back. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. I start to lose weight and I get worried. My mum makes me an appointment at the doctor's and I breathe more easily. It's on Thursday. I can make it till Thursday. And it's nice to be back. It feels different, though I know nothing has changed. Well, my bedroom has changed. It's much cleaner. Thanks, Mum. I didn't leave much. Family albums, pictures, some little Scrabble pieces, and these little antique purses. I forgot I left those. I can feel my family's roots going deep down into the ground. There's Victorian portraits and framed wedding photographs. They gaze at me from the walls, and I wonder what advice they'd give me if I asked them now. Pregnant? No. No, I can't be pregnant. It's not possible. The doctor stares at me blankly. I can't believe she hasn't changed since I was 15. Different hairstyle, but still. Can you do the test again? Very precise. 100%. No question. Okay, I get it. It was possible, just not expected. We have to go back. We have to be together for this. We'll try. We'll build. We'll plant our roots. I box everything up again, and we get another flight. This time everyone's ears pop. One of the kids gets sick, the other one pulls at the flight attendant's skirt, then I get sick. We travel back out over the blue and onto the beige. Though it looks a little bit less like the moon now. It's a bit warmer, a bit more familiar. This time I don't hold my breath. We're here. We're all here. And we can do this together. Bella! You know, Bella loves baking. And she's very good at it. Baking with her calms me down. And it calms her too. Well, maybe if we baked some bread together today, she'd forget about that call. And more bread in the house is always a good thing. Bella, do you want to make some bread? It's hot. We drive our roots deep down into the bricks of Qatar. We start to move with the pace of life. We don't schedule meetings during prayer time. And we do less during Ramadan. We find this little bakery in the souk that sells fresh flatbread through a tiny window, and we buy it in stacks of 6. And do you know that you can buy a 1 kilogram tub of hummus here? It goes with everything, believe me. It's hard as an adult to stick your hand up and ask someone to be your friend. It feels a bit out of place, weird, or maybe a bit needy. But I need to make this place my home as well as my children's. So if I want to do that, I have to... Hello. Hi. What's that you're reading? Oh, a newspaper. Cool. I like news. My name's Natasha, and I've got a husband and 2 children and another one on the way, and I work uptown, and I'm from South Africa, and sometimes I'm lonely. Oh, a coffee would be nice. Most people here are in the same situation. They've moved here for work from somewhere else, and they're trying to make a home. It's not as bad as I feared. Oh, I need to get to the hospital. Oh, careful. Oh, that's the gear stick. Trying to get into a Jaguar when you're 9 months pregnant is, a task. That's the steering wheel. Why is everything so close together? Back, and in. most cumbersome company car in existence. Hospital, nurse, 1 centimetre? False alarm, back in the car, home, soaking in the tub with a BLT. No, an FLT. No pork allowed. Bacon just isn't the same. But, okay, we're ready this time. Back in the car, hospital bed. Nurse, where are you going? Oh, no, my waters haven't broken, but I know I'm ready to go. Oh, she's gone. Rayon, it's just me and you. We can do this. We've done this together. We've survived the Dartford Road truck stop. We can do this. Oh. It's a girl. Oh, hello, Bella. Bella, I'm going to need your help if we're going to make this bread. You're the expert. I know she's still adjusting, but she'll be okay. I know she'll be okay. She's like a rubber band. She always bounces back. And she's taught me to be resilient and to make a good loaf of bread. Bella! Our roots are deep in Qatar now. Bella is 7, and we've got used to the sun and the beige, the spices and everything else. We drink our coffee with cardamom and we leave our doors open. Well, there's no crime here. Somebody gets their handbag stolen and it's headline news for weeks. I get used to leaving the car running when it's parked. But there is a dark side. Yes, officer. It's our nanny. No, we don't know where she is. It's been 2 days now. Well, she seemed a little distant, I suppose. Yes, she lives with us. And yes, we're her sponsors. Okay. Thanks, officer. Here in Qatar, you have to sponsor someone who works for you. And then you're responsible for them. It's been months now, and we haven't heard anything. We're very worried. It's our neighbour who tells us in the end. She knows the truth. Our nanny had been using her nights for another job on the streets, illegally. We could have been deported for this, but we had no idea. And if they'd caught her, well, who knows? The laws in Qatar are strict and people stick to them. The more we see, the more we begin to question. Inequality runs deep here. And we don't want to benefit from it anymore. Is there anything I can do? Well, we try to give back. Charity, anything we can, but the cracks in the bricks are beginning to show. We can't change everything. We can't fix everything. I look at our children. I want them to grow up in a world without secrets. And this is only one part of the real world. I'm dragging an empty suitcase up a sand dune. We're doing a photo shoot. A pre-goodbye goodbye to Qatar. A gift to us, from us. We're recreating something that hasn't happened yet. To remember. We all smile, cheese, and the camera clicks. I say goodbye to my friends, and I promise to call and write. Well, maybe not write so much, but it sounds romantic. I'll write. Bella, you have to go. It's your last play date. Don't you want to say goodbye? The tears in her eyes are killing me, but she'll want to say goodbye, won't she? Won't she want this? Bella, don't you want this? Well, you don't have to go. You can stay at home with me and make bread. So, after 9 years, we begin to box everything up. Slowly at first. No, honey, you can't bring that. A 40-foot container. Because it's too big, it won't fit. To ship and house everything we own. You can play with it one more time and then it has to go. To carry our lives across the sea. You can bring all your dolls, and Nana's piano is coming too. To Ireland. We arrive here with one new family member. Oh, and a dog, Scooby. 2 more family members. And our boxes. We stack our lives in the conservatory. Box by box by box by box. I am no longer Zen. We unpack them one by one. And our roots get stronger. The last 4 boxes are small, and I use them to hold little presents for each of our children. We give them out as hints. 1, Liam. 2, Jocelyn. 3, Bella. And there's 1 left over. Well, whose is that present? Well, I'm not opening it. Go on. They all squeal with glee. They all just thought that I was getting fat. Keeping me humble as always. We welcome a brand new baby brother. You got him? Put your hand under his head. That's it, Bella. Well, you're not the youngest anymore. This is Killian, number 4. I threw out the last of the boxes the other day. Who knows if we'll need them anytime soon. I know that Bella really wanted that connection to Qatar today, but we haven't forgotten. We can call tomorrow. That's why we took the photos on the sand dune, so we remember. And our roots are everywhere now. We don't pull them up every time we move. They're planted and they grow. They're full of rooibos tea and trinkets in South Africa. They're in a dark, dank truck stop in Dartford. They're in amongst the spices and the bricks in Qatar, and they're lying in fresh little puddles in Ireland. Bella has roots all over the world, and so do I. And no matter how far apart we are, we'll always grow back together.
Mum!
Bella!
Hi.
Are you coming to make some bread?
Definitely.